Here I'm Chris here for Thomann Guitars and Basses. We're at the Namm Show 2025, and I'm here with Tony, who will walk us through the new ESP LTD stuff. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Happy Namm.
Yeah.
Let's go through some of this cool new stuff we got.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's start with the number one guitar you guys want to know about, the new Mick Thomson LTD MT1. So I'll walk you through a couple of unique features on this guitar, but this is probably the most talked about, most hyped, most exciting new signature model for this year. A couple of very unique features about this guitar is the very first thing is this new finish, which we call Obsidian Metallic. It has a bit of a sparkle to it, but it's still pretty tough. It's got this like charcoal, kind of dark gray kind of look to it, but when you hit some lights on it, you do get a little subtle sparkle, and just a really cool, unique finish that you'll only find on the MT1. It has a lightweight mahogany body, but it also has a white ash top. So this is something that was very important to Mick. He went on a tangent buying so many ESP custom shop models over the past year. So as we were designing this guitar, certain things kept coming up from new customs that he would buy. So he bought a few ESPs from the 90s, which were made with Japanese sen ash. And he swears they're some of the best sounding ESPs best sounding guitars he's ever heard. So we put a white ash top on this body because of that. A couple other things about this. You'll notice the fretboard has kind of this cut off design at the end. This actually comes from a model called the ESP Maverick. So that's something we only sell in Japan, but it's a very unique classic ESP model. Usually has 27 frets and like a super shredded machine. So Mick got one of those. He loved the way this looked, so we actually just did this on this guitar.
This is the 24th fret, right?
It is the 24th fret, but basically you can only hit those top three strings there. So 24 medium jumbo frets, stainless steel medium jumbo frets, an Macassar ebony fingerboard, and as you can see, it has Mick's signature Fishman pickup in here, and it does have a three-way toggle. So this is actually how you access all the different voicings from his pickup. So even though it's a single pickup guitar, you have like 4 different tones.
That's also push-pull, right?
Yeah, so you can do the push-pull on the volume right here, and that actually takes it to the single coil mode. And then this three-way gives you all the other voicings on there. So there's a lot going on for a single pickup guitar, but you know, Mick's main goal for this guitar was very utilitarian. It's very much needs to serve a purpose. It needs to be the best sounding playing instrument that we could make, and I'm happy to say we did it. So, the MT1. This is one of my favorite new ones for the year as well. This is the new Caleb Shomo CS2. So this is just a beautiful looking guitar. This is the Phoenix body. It has a quilted maple top with this kind of natural stain to it. We have gold hardware. This is a Seymour Duncan Custom 14 in the bridge. So this is actually an exclusive pickup that we developed with Seymour Duncan. You only find it in select LTD models and a couple of ESP USAs. So it's a very exclusive pickup. It has the quarter pounder in the neck.
Nice.
So just ultimate versatility with this guitar. It actually has a 43 millimeter nut, so just a little bit wider here, a little bit more comfortable playing chords and different things. But yeah, just a new take on the Phoenix shape, and this is just a super classy looking shred machine. I love this guitar. So. All right, so the next one we got, you're familiar with this one.
Oh yeah.
The new Richard ZK LTD RZK3. So, a lot of unique things going on here. Walk you through a couple. It's a Phoenix body with a unique, different kind of headstock. This is actually the headstock that comes on Richard's other Signature Series guitars, so had to keep that on here for this new one for him. But one of the most unique things about this guitar is, I don't know if you can see this, but it actually has a recessed tunematic tailpiece and bridge.
Yeah.
So if you ever played a guitar with a Floyd, you know it's really flush with the body, super comfortable to play. It's kind of that idea with this, is that you have that same kind of feel, the comfortability, just really ease of playing. For me, it just makes down picking easier, and that is for me, that's all I need. So yeah, this is something that we spent a lot of time developing with Richard. We went through 3 or 4 different versions of this guitar, and he tried them all out in the studio and took them all out live. And we actually ended up changing the kill switch button at the last minute because he tried it live and realized that this was a better placement for it. This was a long-term project, but what we ended up with is just a really, really awesome, unique instrument. And
the mini toggle is for the voicings, I guess, because that's like a 3-way toggle.
Yeah, so this little mini toggle is for the the 2 different voicings on his pickups. The 3-way going between master volume and then the kill switch. So very unique setup, but you can do so much cool things with this. And one thing I'll say about this kill switch is if you ever had a guitar with a kill switch, sometimes you break the button.
Yeah.
And, you know, just by using a kill switch, the nature of it, you want to go fast, you want to do things and kind of just really use it. This like arcade style pickup, you can beat on this thing. And I mean, if you ever seen video of Richard playing live too, like he goes hard with it. And we've been very impressed with the durability, and it's not going to break down on you. And it's just a really cool added thing. There's so much you can do with the kill switch. I mean, yeah, very, very cool. But
also, I gotta say, I really like this off-white. It's kind of white. It's not yellow, but it's not snow white.
Exactly.
It's a really good tint.
This is actually Olympic white, so it does have just a little bit of little cream tint to it, I guess.
Cream gray, whatever. Yeah, nice.
But it looks great with the black binding. It really contrasts nicely, and yeah, super cool guitar. It's a looker, very specialized, and it's a beast.
Love it.
This is the new LTD ALR2. So this is the signature guitar for Andy Larocque from King Diamond, a legend among heavy metal guitar players. I mean, if you know about Andy, you know about Andy, but he really is a master of his craft. Yeah. And
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know kind of thing. And it's super influential. His playing style is just... He's just a master of what he does, is the best way I could put it. But this guitar has a couple special things on it that Andy wanted that are just really cool. And the main thing you'll see just visually is the headstock. So this is the return of the ESP teardrop headstock. So this is the only LTD model you'll find with that. Andy just loved the look of that and just the classic kind of ESP vibe.
Guillaume is now off camera. He is in love with that thing. Yeah.
Keep that in the video. Yeah.
Obviously.
It also has a quilted maple top, mahogany body. It has this see-through purple finish, Seymour Duncan pickups. And the other very unique thing about this guitar is it's actually the only Horizon that has a 24 3/4 scale length. So a little bit shorter. They're usually 25 1/2. But Andy's preference, he likes everything a little bit closer together and a little bit easier for him, and kill that flawless legato style he's got and all the crazy leads. So this guitar definitely feels very fluid when you pick it up and start playing it. So yeah, really cool. Can you see this from a mile away?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
This is the brand new LTD Stephen Carpenter 608. This was actually based on a custom that we made, Steph, many, many years ago, and he calls that one, affectionately, he calls it Chiquita. And he's used it for many, many years. We did some custom shop videos with him on that guitar a while back. Yeah, if you want just an ultimate 8-string monster that can't be ignored playing, there you go. All right, so we've moved on to a very special model in the LTD line this year. So for our 50th anniversary this year in 2025, we have commemorated that with a run of limited edition LTDs. So this is the LTD EC50. Comes in this awesome metallic gold finish, classic Eclipse body shape, double humbucker. This is actually the Seymour Duncan Custom 14, and comes in this awesome brushed black finish.
Black chrome.
Yeah, looks very cool. The black binding on the body just really contrasts that finish really nicely. And it comes with a custom 50th anniversary inlay. And I believe these are limited to 500 worldwide. So they'll be out there for this year. And you also get a nice, cool commemorative ESP logo there on the headstock.
That's a collector's guitar right there.
Definitely a collector's guitar. And yeah, just a beautiful piece. So yeah, for 2025, we've revamped the LTD 201 series, and now all of them come in black gloss, and they're just extremely affordable, badass looking guitars. You know, you're thinking about start maybe your first guitar, a single pickup, all black ESP. It's just, they're pretty awesome. And again, for the price point, they're great playing guitars and just a great starting point, I think, for a lot of either starting players or guys who just want to mod a guitar. And it's a great kind of basis for putting your own pickup in it and tricking it out. We've seen people do a lot of cool things with the 201s since we put them out last year. But yeah, the new ones across the board come now in black gloss, and they just look amazing.
Tony, thanks so much for taking the time.
Of course.
And yeah, have an awesome show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Every time. Every year. You guys take it easy and let us know in the comments below which one was your favorite and what else you want to see us covering at the Namm show. Bye-bye.